What's up, all the Gunpla friends? Welcome back to another episode of Team Zeon. If you are first time here, thank you for clicking my video. Hopefully my video can give you some new idea for your next build, and hopefully it will encouraging you to try something new for your next build. And of course, I have to thank my new subscriber and old subscriber. Without your support, it's hard for me to continue to create more video, and hopefully we can go bigger in the future. And you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I put the link below where you can find more picture about my build. Of course, if you love the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I want to hear from you guys. Subscribe is very important, you know. If you like it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future video. So if that's enough talking, that's it for the blah blah blah. Today's episode 1/144 scale Gundam Kimaris Trooper. Gundam Kimaris Trooper is from Iron Blood Orphan. The Kimaris Trooper is piloted by Galileo. I believe he piloted 3 mobile suits inside the anime. If I'm not wrong, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Out of all those mobile suits, and the Kimaris Trooper is one of my favorite ones. I think it looked a little bit better than the regular Kimari, and the last one that he piloted out of all those 3, and this is one of my favorites. First, look at the box. This is one of the coolest Iron Blood Orphan HG box in the series, if I'm not wrong. You know, I checked all the Iron Blood Orphan box. There's none of the box that look cooler than the Kimaris Trooper. That is my opinion. We come back to the kid. Today I love to talk about a little bit about sometimes I hear a lot of people saying that a good kid and bad kid. And also some people say it don't really have any bad kid if you have your skill, and you can turn any kid to a good kid. I agree with that, but at the same time I have to disagree. They do have some bad kid or good kid. And today's topic, the Kimaris Trooper. This only costs about $15. His original price in Japan is 1,400 yen, so just like $15 to $16 US. And unbelievable when you look at this kit over here. It's under $20, and all the stuff that you're getting for this kit and the detail. This is what I call good kit. Extremely good kit that you don't need to do a lot of extra work to bring this kit to life. And the detail is extremely detailed. The first thing you have to do after you finish building this kit, you have to put on those panel lines. You know, very simple. Just build a kit, put panel line, and then with a matte finish, this kit will look fantastic already. And look at the head. Look at the head. They're so busy with the head. Oh, can I focus? Yeah, look at the head. Look at all those details. You have to panel line. If you don't panel line, you cannot bring those details to life. When you look at the head, see all those patterns. Does that remind you of anything? Right here. You see the Moon Gundam? Why? Because the Moon Gundam is the same designer. Guy who designed Babato, all the Iron Blood Orphan mobile suit. And then he designed the Moon Gundam. That's why you see the pattern from Moon Gundam head is kind of remind you from the Kimaris Trooper. And beside the Kimaris Trooper, you see another mobile suit behind. That is the Julia. Why I bring out the Julia? Because those 2 mobile suits, they are similar price. You know, both of them is not over $20. It's around between $16 to $17. And so far, those 2 is one of the 2 best Iron Blood Orphan mobile suit that I built so far. because I haven't built all the Iron Blood Orphan mobile suit yet. But if you talk about worth the money, is a good kit or not, those two definitely is a good kit. And if you haven't checked my Julia video, feel free to click on the link on the top. Check it out. So we back to the Kimari. What make this Kimari? Oh my goodness! What make this Kimari special? The reason why I bring out the Julia is the Julia is transformable. You can transform the Julia leg to a standard version instead using the stand. But it requires some extra part. But the Kimari trooper over here, it transforms to the trooper form, but it don't require any extra pieces. They actually built in the leg. The leg is one of the most busier part in this model ones. You see, it's so easy to hide it inside. All you need to do is bring this out to transform. It don't require extra part. It don't require to take off any part to transform to the trooper mode. This is one of the highlight on this build. You know, we talk about a kit that only costs $16, and it also can transform hiding inside the leg without using an extra part. You know, if you build any HG that is transformed, you know what I'm talking about. Like the Zeta Gundam, it requires a lot of extra parts to actually transform the kit. But the Kimari Trooper don't require any extra part to transform. The only extra pieces you got for this kit is the hand, because they have two different hands. That's all about it. And another thing I want to talk about, when you look at the back skirt over here, why I say this kit is so good, because it don't require a lot of skill to bring this kit to look very detailed. Of course, I paint this to black. You know, this require a little masking tape, but I'm talking about all the detail panel line is good enough. You know, when you just put panel line, and you will bring the whole pieces to life and extremely detailed. I mean, they do have some sticker part that you need to put it on, but those are optional. You want to do it or not. Like this over here, you have to put two big sticker, and this on the middle that's come with a sticker, and another two sticker is, I mean, 4 sticker. The shield over here have a sticker. His eye is sticker, but I didn't use it. And this pieces over here, the tiny pieces, original one, it came in blue. It come with 2 sticker. Beside that, that's all the sticker is, and the rest of them, they come with separate color already, so you don't really need to put a sticker on. And the original color for this kit is not white, so it's gray color. The only white pieces that came in this kit is the head. Those left and right is white, and I believe the bottom pieces over here is white, but I turned it to a dark gray. When you're watching the beginning of the video, that how I built this kit, and then you see what I did to his foot is, this is very common on HG. A lot of HG, when it came in, they have a lot of pieces, like they have a hole or hollow pieces. So what I did for this kit is I used this. Basically, this is work like an explosive patty. You can get it from Tamiya or Mr. Hobby. They have it. But I pick up this on my local hobby shop. They are much more cheaper than the Tamiya version. Plus I got discount, so that's why I use this. So how do you use this is they came in like this, 2 stick. So what you need to do is you manage how much you're gonna use, and then you have to color it in even. After that, you're gonna mix it together, mix very well. After you finish mixing, you just fill those patty to all those empty spots. And when you're using, especially if you are first time doing this, I encouraging you practice a little bit before you actually applying on your Gunpla, because when you mess up, it takes a lot of time to fix it. And especially when you're covering the hole over here, you don't want to over crazy with a lot of them. You have to do it step by step. I mean, you have to do a little bit and fill out the empty gap. If you putting too much at the same time, you stuck too much in there, you might cover the rest of the detail or the leg. And I mean, if you doing that, make sure you clean it before you let it dry. So this thing take about, I don't know, some of them take like 4 or 5 hours, but I put it on like overnight, like over 15 hours. So just in case, you know, after it fully dry, this thing will turn in completely very hard. So after that, you have to use a sandpaper to sand it down, or using a knife to trim it down, whatever. But if you are first time doing the explosive patty, I recommend you try it first. Make sure you know how to do it, and because they're kind of sticky too, so it's quite a little hard to manage. So you have to give it a try, practice a little bit before you put it on your Gunpla. You don't want to mess it up. And the other part that I fill up is this over here. See, they came in a lot of empty holes, so I covered it. Normally I use Tamiya patty, the regular patty, but this one I use explosive patty on the other model too. It's just I didn't mention it, but you see a lot of YouTube when they're building a lot of kits, they're using explosive patty to cover the hole. First, why are we using explosive patty? That's because it's much more easy to manage than a regular patty. The regular patty, they are too liquidy, so it's hard to like completely fill in the whole thing. It takes some time, but I find out this one is more easier, so that's what I use. But like I said before, practice, do a test before you are planning on your kit, you know. And don't just applying on a kit, especially if you're building a master grade. I don't know, master grade usually don't request, only for people that want to do a little modify on the kit. But you know, like a kit like this, $14 is nothing to lose. You know, I recommend that you try on some from HG or even on the SD CS version. You see, every single HG CS when you buy, you will find a lot of empty hole spot. Those are a very good model that for you to try out, because those hole is more bigger and is more easier to practice. Some of the hole in HG, they are kind of smaller, tinier, so it requires some practice to fill it in. And the last thing is I want to talk about is I believe most of you will agree with me. Iron Blood Orphan mobile suit, Iron Blood Orphan Gunpla sell pretty well, Bandai. I think that we truly deserve another master grade, another Iron Blood Orphan master grade in the future, you know, because the Babato sell extremely well. So hopefully in the future we see more Iron Blood Orphan master grade. This is one of the things that I would love to see after the Babato build, and I see what Bandai can do. You know, I definitely look forward for the next Iron Blood Orphan master grade. You know, hopefully very soon, Bandai. So that's it for today's video. Is something that I would love to share is the Kimaris Trooper video is supposed to be uploaded last Friday, but I'm not kind of satisfied what I did on the Kimaris Trooper. I want to add more detail on it, so that's why I pushed back the date. So I didn't upload the video on last week. I feel like I got more stuff that I need to do on this kit, and especially when you look at the water slide that I did. You know, I spent a lot of time on the water slide and a lot of detail that I feel like I need to bring it out, like you see the gold color over here, and same thing with his hand and all those things. I believe that I need to bring it out, you know, because I say that a lot of time, you know, the more time that you spend on your kid, and then the better looking it will come out. So, and yeah, that's it for today. And like I always say, building a Gunpla, when you're feeling tired or lost patience, stop it, continue next day, don't rush. You're not fighting with the time here as a hobby, you know. As more time that you spend on it, and then as better the model will come out. So hopefully my video can give you some new idea and encouraging you for your next build. And that's it for today. I wish everybody have a happy build, and I am Yamasaki from Team Zeon. See you.